welcome back to the Queenly Position. So today I really want to talk to you about self-love, okay? We're in the month of February and we know February is a month of love, and I want to talk to you guys about self-love, okay? So obviously this type of self-love that I'm talking about is how to build a dynasty from within, and obviously with that word dynasty, obviously I'm thinking about the TV show. Obviously I'm thinking about the Netflix series, the one with Fallon Carrington, right? I've been watching that, doing research for so long. Like, you don't even understand how much I loved that show. I just finished it like not too long ago. And I wanted to talk about how to build a dynasty from within. So, one of the things that we could really see with the characters of Dynasty is their audacity. They never take no for an answer. And this is something that I've been talking to people about since I came back from Jamaica. Again, take audacity. And I could use that a little bit more in my life, where I begin to take audacity. If there's something that I want, I don't stop until I get it. Okay? I don't stop until I get it. Queenly disposition or queenly disposition is something that is needed to be birthed. It's something that the girlies need. It's something that the guys need encouragement with. We need to join forces as men and women, because there's an entire world out there that is broken, that needs a confidence boost, that needs to see themselves as who God has created them for. And so obviously that's why we're here, to instill confidence, to remind you of who you are, to show you how you can discover who you are, from a philosophical, spiritual, and scientific point of view, okay? So today we're looking at I guess we can say the psychological point of view, as we are talking about the characters on Dynasty, obviously. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is the confidence that the staff of Dynasty have. I mean, isn't it crazy? All of them seem to have laser audacity. They walk in a room and you know that they're carrying a ton. They walk in the room with confidence, with poise. They walk in the room knowing that they have something to bring to the table. And this is how I want every single person to begin walking in boardrooms. This is how I want every person to begin walking as they're walking into their workplaces. This is how I want every person to begin walking as they're walking throughout life, as they're walking in the city, as they're walking into different places, into different organizations. You have something that you can bring to the table. For me, it's my mindset, my encouragement. Who I am is value. And you walk as that because that is who you are. And I know for me, for the longest time, I always felt the need to dim my light. I always felt the need to not showcase that I'm actually confident and aware. Because do you know people actually pick on confident people? Like, how dare you not have insecurities about what you look like? Sorry, but that is so silly. That is so silly. You're bullying somebody because of what they look like, because of the confidence that they have. How about you develop some for yourself? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing that I believe is that queens build up each other, right? We build up each other. We make space for each other. We allow the other queen to shine without feeling like it limits ours. We don't use people. We don't pull people down. Do you know what I mean? So when you're walking into a space, know what you have and what you bring to the table. The Bible says that we are more than conquerors. Can you walk into the space, please, and start acting like you're more than a conqueror? Thank you. Yeah. And when a job opportunity comes up, can you walk in like you have the audacity for the job? Can you walk into a space and dominate that space like you know you can? You have that je ne sais quoi. That's something about you. Can we walk into the space knowing that we have that, please? Let's stop playing small. Let's stop playing like we don't know what we have, babes. Come on, let's bring these things to the table. The next thing that I want to talk about is the poise specifically. And I don't believe in being performative in the sense that you need to like put on an air of mystery and confidence unless you're playing, you know what I mean? Unless you're playing, and I like to play. But I just mean have that about you. Like, I haven't been, to be honest with you, after a while being in the UK, I just felt so discouraged. But I think it's time to like reawaken and rediscover. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even have to try. Like, it is definitely coming back. If you must remember, many of you that are called to this channel, I believe that God has called you for more, but there's certain rooms that God is gonna have you walk into. There's certain areas in life that you're about to embark on, right? And some of you guys are already there, but I just want to remind you to have that liquid movement. Life is not stiff. It definitely flows in the way how you build it. So can your walk and your talk reflect that? Can your walk and your talk reflect that? That's something that I'm asking you for. Okay? And obviously, having the audacity. I think the way how you have the audacity is think of situations as life or death. Like, I am not leaving this place until I get X, Y, or Z. Every single time I walk with that audacity, I get what I want. Every single time I walk with that audacity that I am not leaving this place if I don't get what I'm asking for, I leave with what I want. Obviously, it doesn't mean that you're going to be rude to people. It's just that you need to know that what you're asking for is absolutely possible. And so you tailor your life, you tailor your dreams, you tailor your goals for what it is that you're asking for. And you walk and you show up as that. This is a small and a short pep talk. But these are the key lessons that I want to take away from that show, The Dynasty. Now we can talk about even developing a defense, you know, which I'm still learning how to do. Developing a defense, you know, trusting your discernment, playing your cards right. I don't believe in the unethical things that they do, but understand that you have people out there that do that, and what exactly is your defense. Once again, trusting your intuition. There's a period of time where someone reached out to me and I just felt so uneasy, and I noticed every single time they would talk to me, I'd be pushing them on somebody else, and guys, that person messed with my mind. That person messed with my mind. And so one thing that I am learning as well is to definitely trust what it is that I'm hearing and what it is that I'm feeling in here. You can never go wrong with that. You can never go wrong with that. And if you have the urge, the pull, the tug that you are destined for more, believe it and walk in it. Okay, that's enough for me, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Queen Lady Position. My name is Zaria. If you're new here, welcome. If you're new here, really.